Ready?
Today we're going to talk about honey extraction, and one of the first things you need to get is something to uncap your honey in. Now this is the latest in design. It comes in two pieces, so that's for your honey to strain into. This is for your honey to strain through. So you just need a table that you can work at your height. So you don't want it too high and you don't want it too low. Depends on your build. So you rob your honey, and then the tools that you can use for picking up your frames is one of these. It's a frame lifter, so you can lift the frame out, put it on your uncapping. There's different knives that are sold that are electrically heated. We'll use this one for example. This one here looks like it works off 12 volts, and this one works off 240. So we'll plug this in. You've got your frame. You can either use, these are hot water knives, and you need to get two of them so that they're both sitting in a vessel that you've got a gas burner underneath it or an element that's heating the water, and you pull one out and you start to uncap. As it gets cold and starts to drag, you throw that one in the hot water and pull the other one out and use that. That's why you need two. Or you go to this knife, which is electric heated, and that attaches to a 12 volt battery and that heats up. Or you buy this beauty, and this one works on 240 volts, and you plug it into your power. It's got a switch to turn it on when the light comes on. Put your frame in the holder. You need to clean the surface, and then you start to uncap from the top down in a soaring motion. It's starting to drag a bit, so when it starts to drag a bit, you've got to wait till it heats up again, and then you can get into these little hollows. It's cold. That's the problem with these sort of knives. But you always know when it's losing its heat, because it starts to drag, and instead of cutting the tops off the cells, it tears the cells, and you can feel how hard it is to do. But the idea is you cut. If your cone's got hollows in it, if you don't want to fool around with that, you use one of these, and after you've uncapped that, then you can uncap the ones that haven't been uncapped. But you've got to remember, what causes honey to candy is particles of wax and air bubbles. So you turn it around and you do the same again on the other side. of coal.